Our scenario is a 35-year-old man who is seeing the doctor for his routine physical.
Nice to see you. How have you been feeling?
Fine. No problems, really.
Good. Are you taking your medications regularly?
Yep. Taking them like clockwork, every day when I have breakfast.
Any problems with them?
Nope, not that I've noticed.
Good. Have you been eating vegetables and fruit like we discussed last time?
Well, I try, but it's hard. Those donuts at work are tempting.
Are you exercising?
I try to go for walks like you said, but I've been really busy. I get out once or twice a week. My wife and I are trying to do it together.
That's good. Exercising with someone can really help to keep you motivated. Still not smoking?
Yep, doing good on that.
That's really great. How about alcohol? Do you sometimes drink beer, wine, or other alcoholic beverages?
Sure, but I only drink beer, so it's not a problem.
How many beer would you have in a week?
I'm not sure. I really don't keep track. I don't get drunk, if that's what you mean.
Well, how many would you say?
Usually I kick back with a few beers on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And sometimes on Mondays if there's a game on.
So, really, just on the weekend?
Oh yeah, just a few with some friends. You know, it's a social thing. Just hanging out. I never get behind the wheel after I've been drinking. I make sure of that.
Oh, well, that's good. As part of your routine physical, we should also do some blood work.
The clinician has established that the patient does drink. He tends to drink mostly on the weekends and prefers beer, and wisely does not drink and drive. However, it is not clear whether he is a binge drinker or if he drinks beyond the low-risk drinking guidelines. Also, there has been no clarification that the alcohol in beer is no less a health hazard than the alcohol in liquor. Although his decision not to drink and drive is affirmed, there has been no discussion that perhaps he may still be at risk for some chronic diseases due to alcohol use. Here is the same scenario using the Cage 2+Y screening tool.
That's really great. How about alcohol? Do you sometimes drink beer, wine, or other alcoholic beverages?
Sure, but I only drink beer, so it's not a problem.
We have learned that the patient does drink alcohol and that he perceives beer to be a safer choice than other alcoholic beverages.
Have you ever felt that you should cut down on your drinking?
No, I don't drink that much.
How about your family and friends? Has anyone ever criticized your drinking?
No.
Have you ever felt bad about your drinking?
No. I told you, I just drink beer, mainly on the weekends with my buddies, while watching a few games.
Do you ever drink in the morning to steady your nerves?
Never. Well, yeah, I've had a hangover, but I don't drink alcohol to get over it.
You say you just drink beer. How many beers do you have on a typical drinking day?
I'm not sure. I really don't keep track. I don't get drunk, if that's what you mean. It's not a big deal.
Well, this is sort of like weight and blood pressure. It's important health information. Can you give me your best estimate?
Well, usually I kick back with 5 or 6 when I'm watching a game on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And sometimes on Mondays if there's a game on. You know, it's a social thing, just hanging out.
So that's about 4 days a week and about 5 or 6 drinks per day. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's 20 to 24 drinks per week.
Gee, when you put it like that, it sounds like an awful lot. But I never get behind the wheel after I've been drinking. I make sure of it.
We now know that the patient is drinking beyond the low-risk drinking guidelines. On 4 days a week, he's having 5 to 6 beer, or 20 to 25 per week. The recommended daily limit for a man is 2, and for a week is 14. According to the 2007 CAMH Monitor survey, 23.4% of the Ontario population drinks at levels that exceed the low-risk drinking guidelines. This patient is typical of the 30.6% of Ontario men who drink, in that he drinks beyond the low-risk drinking guidelines. Over 20% of Hastings and Prince Edward County residents are considered to be heavy drinkers. Many people do not equate the alcohol in beer with the alcohol in hard liquor. Also, the patient believes that the fact that he doesn't drink and drive means he is not at risk for alcohol-related injury or other alcohol-related problems. Alcohol education that is given in the context of personalized information relevant to one's own identified health risks and health goals is well received and produces positive results.
Not drinking and driving is a wise decision, but you are still putting your health in danger with the amount that you are drinking. The recommendation for men is to have a maximum of 2 drinks per day and a total of 14 per week. So that doesn't mean that you can save your drinking for the weekend. Drinking more than 2 drinks per day can increase your risk of some chronic diseases, such as stroke and some cancers.
Really?
I strongly advise you to have no more than 2 drinks a day. Drinking over the limit can influence other areas of your health, including making your BP go up. You may be able to avoid taking more BP meds by lowering how much you are drinking. Here's some information about the low-risk drinking guidelines. Since beer comes in different size containers, I just want to be sure that you know that a 12-ounce beer counts as 1 drink. There's also information in this pamphlet about what a standard drink is.